And so how much are you bringing in? Like what's your highest APY from one of those rebase tokens, the reserve assets?
Yeah, so that's gonna sound super crazy, and it's currently it's a new project, so it might decrease in the future. Right now, they are offering well, 500,000. And I mean, it's not
500,000%.
like for a day, right? It was more than 1 million a few days ago, and it will certainly stay for. I mean, I'm confident it will stay for a few more weeks for sure, or
So
even
did you
month.
do
And
the
then after
math?
that, it won't drop drastically.
All right. What's going on, everybody? I've got Dino here. He just got done going through our BCAP program. It's our accelerator program. And he just wanted to share a few words with us about his experience and give you guys a little bit of insight as to what to expect with the program. Dino is actually over in Germany. He's a big triathlon athlete. That's the word.
Exactly.
And he's actually training for an Ironman right now as well. So the dude's an absolute monster. And he's a big crypto fanatic now. So Dino, the first question I wanted to ask you was, where were you at before you came into the program with crypto, your knowledge?
Yes, so actually, I was interested in the whole blockchain and crypto space for quite some time. I think at least a year before that. And yeah, so I knew pretty well how the whole technology works, the blockchain technology. And now I also wanted to, well, just learn how to trade in that market, to learn what are maybe interesting projects that use it, like what's really the newest that are coming out. Well, I felt a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest, because it's just going on a lot in the market, and it even got more since I joined. So I'm really happy that I did, because it's getting more complex also by the day. So I was really searching for some people that are experienced, but they're also able to explain it in a good way so that I can learn, but also already have insights into like newest projects, into stuff that comes out, and then ideally profit from that.
So Dino is actually one of the more experienced individuals to initially come into our program. Most people come in with literally no knowledge about crypto at all. And Dino, like when we first talked on our enrollment call, you were telling me about you were actually working with like a blockchain group of some sort, right? Tell me a little bit more
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, so that was at the university. So it was really more about the technical side, and it was actually public projects with companies or even with the state, how to use that technology to make some processes easier. To, for example, it was at a university, how to do all the certificates that students get, how to do that with the blockchain technology, and then for example, when they have their certificate and somebody they want to work somewhere, then they can just ask with that blockchain. So I already knew that this technology, there will be a lot of usage in the future because I saw it every day.
That's so cool. So then you'd say that one of the big benefits was learning how you can actually make money with it, though.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is where to make money with it, because like you were saying, there's a lot of noise in this market. So by joining on board with us, we were able to just direct you in the right attention to where you're not focusing on the projects that are going to be failing.
Yeah, exactly. So I had the feeling I always heard about like projects that are already a little bit bigger or like older, and I did buy some of them before, and it was good. Like it went up, but I wanted to hear about new projects in the BCAP. We even have this channel where you always post about the newest stuff, and even give like very detailed opinion, like why this could be interesting, and then you can read it and make your own opinion. And it's also, for example, how I found out really early about these rebase projects, or the reserve assets they're called as well. And since I heard them the first time there and it was already explained in an interesting way, I actually just read about it even more. Then we also talked more in the BCAP program about it. So that's definitely something that I would not be able to find otherwise.
And so how much are you bringing in? Like what's your highest APY from one of those rebase tokens, the reserve assets?
Yeah, so that's gonna sound super crazy, and it's currently it's a new project, so it might decrease in the future. Right now, they are offering well, 500,000. And I mean, it's not
500,000%.
like for a day, right? It was more than 1 million a few days ago, and it will certainly stay for. I mean, I'm confident it will stay for a few more weeks for sure, or
So
even
did you
month.
do the
And after
math?
that, it won't drop drastically.
Did you do the math to figure out what that is per day?
Well, with the two highest APYs, I'm pretty much, should I say the number? How much dollars?
Sure.
So it's pretty much with those like 200 a day, like rebase rewards. Obviously, I should probably then sometimes just convert them in some other
And how much
currencies.
did you put in order to get the $200 a day?
Well, because I put it in the one project quite early, there it was $500, but that grew, and then I took profit from that, and I also invested in this other project that I just told you about, and there I put in 1.5 also. Yeah, very early.
This is ridiculous, man. Yeah, those are real numbers. So, anyways, moving past that, so like I know that one of the big things that we helped you with implementing on is there are these reserve assets. What are some of the other like biggest takeaways that you had from the program?
So I learned how the liquidity pools work because I heard it and I knew it's a big thing. Like also on Uniswap, like people are doing it a lot, and I never knew what's the catch with it. Like why would it work, and also what's maybe you need to watch out for. And you gave us good ones. I think you showed us osmosis when you showed it pretty early. I
Mhm.
think it was actually
We shared it with you guys on launch day.
yeah, exactly. Just when we joined. So yeah, you explained us everything with impermanent loss and so on. So I knew then what to watch out for. And then it's actually easier when you find a new project, then to confidently hop into that as well.
Mhm. Yeah, because the process of utilizing these different decentralized exchanges and DeFi ecosystems, they're all built very similarly. And one of the reasons for that is because a lot of them just, they're all open source code. So a lot of them use the same code from other projects and just change it around and make it look different. And that's why Uniswap looks similar to QuickSwap, which looks similar to SushiSwap and like everything there. Cool. So what were your results like since joining the program as far as like your portfolios concerned?
So maybe one thing I want to mention first, I had a portfolio before. I said that I was already interested. I was already invested. Um, so the size of it is now more than 3 times actually. But what I was really happy about was that at some point I was a little bit confused because it was very unstructured, I would say. And actually, I wrote one of your team members. I mean, it was Yoni, and he really helped me to, because it was before we had the lesson. Actually, there was a lesson also where we talked about how to structure your portfolio. So after that, it was totally clear. But then this one time, he was giving me really like specific percentages how I could structure it, and now I feel just more confident in how it is sitting there, because before it was, I think it was not bad coins, but it was always like, okay, should I have more Bitcoin? Should I have more Ethereum? So I'm really happy that you also get help in that regard. So you don't just buy stuff, but you have a plan.
Exactly.
And I really like that, because in triathlon it's also very important to always have a plan.
And how does that make you feel knowing where, like, if there's an opportunity for a bear market to happen again, what are your thoughts on a bear market now that you have more structure?
Yeah, well, first of all, I believe now so much in that technology. You guys brainwashed us so well. I know that it will go up in the future for sure, for sure. So I don't care too much if it would go down a little bit more, because I know it will go higher. I just really believe in it. I don't
Yeah.
know if it works. Nobody knows. But yeah, it certainly gives me more security in also investing more funds, right? Because before that, you're like, okay, maybe I'm going to lose everything because my coins are shit and they're never going to come back. So then you don't want to invest more. But then if you're like, okay, I have a solid allocation, it's very unlikely that all of them go to zero, or at least we'll have like a good percentage of them will stay or will definitely come back. So then you're in general just more, you feel more secure and also investing more, I would
Yeah.
say.
Investing more. And that's the important part right there. Not only are you more confident that the price will return in the future, but you're actually excited for it to drop down, because then you can invest more in, because now everything is on sale instead of everything being in the tank.
Yeah.
It's a totally different mindset when you fully understand the technology behind it and you have faith in it. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
Hey, you guys just helped us to be calm, because you always read that like sell when it's going up and then buy when it's burning. But if you're not confident in your allocation, your portfolio, yeah, your emotions will just not let you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You'll panic sell.
No.
100%. Cool, dude. So what would you tell someone who is sitting on the fence about joining BCAP?
Well, I would say first thing, do you want to really learn about it? And then if you do, definitely just go there. And also you don't have to even go to BCAP directly. You have other possibilities to first see the group, but then it's a very, very good way to learn and also be at the market, like learn from the lessons, but also learn in the market directly, because there will be so many people talking. And in the BCAP, it's actually really high quality. People will be talking so much about new projects, about their experience with the projects, how they're approaching them actually every day, that you're just by being in the group. And if you're too lazy, just cloning what those people are doing, you will already learn so much more and make profit. And yeah, and what I really have to stress here again is the kind of support, like how quick and personal it is, especially in the BCAP. I cannot talk about your whole group, but in the BCAP, whenever you have a question and you tag one of you guys, it was super fast that I got a great answer.
Yeah. Yoni is
Yeah,
incredible with
he
getting
is
back to you guys.
crazy fast.
And yeah, he's a great partner, because with the BCAP program, you do get the one-to-one support with us. So you shoot us a message, then we get back to you and we help you, and we might even jump on a call with you to help you solve that issue, which is what happened for Dino. The pro group for the Discord, you don't get the one-to-one access like that, but that's one of the differentiations with being in the BCAP program. Well, thank you so much, Dino. I appreciate your time, man. I
Thank you.
appreciate your trust, and I'm looking forward to continuing helping you inside of the program for the next month and inside the community after that as well. Thanks, man.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Of course.